Hi Leo, welcome to this Tower Love reading. Welcome to this community. Welcome Twin Flames, Lightworkers, Starseeds. So what I was getting, Leo, was there was a kind of enthusiasm and a go-getting to go and do some changes, making the changes. So I felt like quite positive with that vibe, and it's to do with healing work, because I thought, okay, that seems quite good. But it was short-lived. So if you know me, but I'm just going to say how it is. For example, you could meditation. Say you're like, okay, I'm going to go and heal myself. I'm going to start with meditation, acupuncture, all those things that I talk about, and you was doing it, and when you stop, that's it. So I don't know, I could get more than that. So it's like, and that's the bad thing about spiritual practices, is that it's only when you're doing it. I never forget a comment, I don't know why, and I said meditation doesn't work, right? Which I don't know if I said that or is short-lived, and they was like, it does work. I do meditation for 8 hours a day or something like that was in a comment, and I was like, that proves it don't work, right? Don't need to do it 8 hours a day. But there's something like that um it's disheartening for me in this reading, because if this is you, right, you get that initial step of, okay, I want to change, and you go and do something, it doesn't work. That's why most people don't invest. That's why, I'm not cussing out other spiritual practices and stuff like that, but they make me bad because no one invests in me, because you gauge me on the other stuff that you have. And I'm like, well, first of all, the other stuff you have, don't guarantee it. I guarantee my stuff works. So it's something about short-lived success. So Leo, I have a Facebook group. I posted on there today about consciousness, the different levels of consciousness, and I broke that down because there's a massive shift at the moment for Lightworkers Twin Flame. So I was breaking down how to deal with it. I also do other sort of things in there, planetary readings, picker cards, all that kind of extended readings are in the Facebook group. Plus, everyone who's in there, in the group, Leo, is people like you, and they're sharing their story, because of, it's great hearing it from me, but kind of you're like, well, if I start or what happens or something like that, you might want to know about where to start or something like that. I don't know. There's comments and there's so much more information in the Facebook group. So go check it out. It's a private group, and it's free to join. So let's see what's going on, Leo. Chariot, Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. Is this a connection with the energy? Let's see. I don't know. Yeah, the Chariot here to me is about, is exactly connected with what I was saying with the initial energy. The Chariot is as above, so below, as within, so without. Principal laws of cause and effect. And that's what I was saying. Meditation and all these practices are the art of stillness, right? You're always remaining to be still. That's that's the effort, the energy is being still. Because normally you're busy and doing things, so the actual being still is what aligns you. But then you get back and you get on with your life. So this is about cause and effect and understanding natural laws of why you're here. It's part of the twin flame journeys for you to teach everyone natural laws. So this is about what I just said with the energy. It's like you're trying something to move things forward with a Chariot, but the Chariot is also about you choose the direction for which you want to choose, Leo. And this is about you choosing making the correct choices. If you're watching me and let's say you haven't booked me and I give a guarantee on my work, you've got nothing to lose. So if I say I can guarantee to get you in mission, which most of you don't know what your mission is, if I say I can guarantee to get you with your person, I can guarantee to make you feel better, and you choose not to, you're choosing what direction to choose your life, right? You're choosing to remain still, and just how your person shows up, you automatically think, well, they should choose you because they know what to do. They know you're the one. I'm like, well, there's no excuse why you don't jump into this. They've been hurt. They've been scarred. They've had past things that, you know, that's hurt them, and that's why they don't jump in with you. You're here to tell people, don't judge me on your past experiences. You judge me by not booking me from your past experiences. Why? Because you book something that done fuck all, right? You're doing something that don't do nothing, temporary, if at all, right? And this is about judgment. Queen of Pentacles, yeah, this is about not only you might be doing something, you might be actually getting money from it. There's a lot about mission lately. I just say what the cards say. This is you, Queen of Pentacles. I'm an enlightened being, Sophia, right? And I'm working on my money. It's sat in a grave, right? That's a gravestone. You're sat in a gravestone of a rooted belief system of something such as Reiki, acupuncture, crystals, tarot, that is a spiritual practice, and making money off it that way, right? Just because the light is round you doesn't mean you're enlightened. That's why I done my video in the Facebook group about different conscious levels. You think, well, I'm awake. My person's so asleep. He's so 3D. I'm so 5D. I'm like, no, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't, you know, you need to know about energy a bit more. Queen of Swords is, yeah, I think because you're working in something or working towards something like what I just said, tarot, this kind of thing, that you're now stubbornly sat there like, okay, that's me done now. Queen of Swords, right? That's me done. I've got my money's up. Queen of Pentacles, right? I'm looking quite glamorous there, right? Where's my person? But the sword is down. You're being left out in the cold. It's not only down, it's in the snow. Because you're not climbing the mountains. You're not facing it. You're not facing the mountains, which is the hermit, to go within and deal with your inner dramas, work on your soul, shed your light as within, so without, with the chariot. If you're doing a practice or something that is only temporary, how are you shedding your light like the hermit goes to find his inner light, to share his inner light, because that's why you have the lantern on the outside. So this is, look, you're just avoiding that, like, no, I'm doing other spiritual practices. And I'm getting a lot of that lately. Two of Wands is like I said, you direct your way forward. If you're choosing to stay in that practice, right, and your person's not coming towards you, make another choice. This planet is always in motion. That means you always got to move, right? You have to see if things are working on or not. The Knight of Swords is about, soon as you change your direction and get onto the path, then this changes quickly. I'll give an example of that. If you've got someone who's working with you who's a pain in the neck, right? They come into the office and they slag everyone off and they put everyone in a bad mood. You sack them, soon as they're gone, they don't put no one in a bad mood. It's instant. There's something here that what is connected with your practice, which you may realize that if you change it, it will instantly change, and then you start getting your happiness. But it's for you to recognize it. Like I said, it's for you to move in another direction. It's for you to have the balls with the chariot air, because the horses are white, right? Both of them. Normally it's black and white, but the white represents masculine. So it's about you getting into your masculine and saying, oh, well, that didn't work. Whatever you've done, and move on. I never forget, David said to me about a week ago, probably less than that, I don't know, I can't remember days. I was talking about this marketing I'm doing for my sister and for Kwan. And it's bright pink. It's not even pink. It's a bright coloured flamingo. I don't even know what it is, right? And I'm painting it bright colours. And I've got a little arrow, tower reading. And he came and he said, what is that? And I said, I don't care what it is. Did you notice it? He said, who can't notice it? I said, my job is done, right? My point of that spit out about that is that it doesn't matter what. And then he said to me, oh, you're really good, because he was like, it's a flamingo and all this kind of thing. And I was like, yeah, it doesn't matter. It just needs to stand out. And he's like, you're just like my mate. My mate will do anything to make it work. Some people ain't like that, he said. I'm not like that, but you and my mate will go out there and make things work. And I said, no, it's nothing to do with that with me anyway. I said, I just don't give a shit if it fails. I said, if I put all the money into getting all this advertising and I paint it bright colours and it don't work, I try something else. This is you getting in your masculine and having the balls to move on from what you're doing because it ain't working. It's not working. You're not getting your person. You're not on the path. And like I said, once you change that mindset, it's like quickly it will tell you who or what or situations you're supposed to do. But now you're just sitting there waiting, thinking that's working. And I'll give you another example. I just done a reading about this. Who did I just do? Virgo. You might be connected with Virgo. I don't know. Right. But this is about... okay, how do you know what I'm saying is to be true, right? Here's a question for you. Since you've done whatever you've done, this qualification you're studying, right, or you've completed, or you're in a practice doing, or if you're actually just practicing, say you're just practicing yoga or meditation, here's a question. Has it made a slight blip of difference with how your person comes towards you, how he communicates with you? Does he, as the communication increased, has he started to invest more emotionally? Has he started to say more things? No. You can have a multi-billion pound, several Reiki practices. I can promise you that would not change how your person comes towards you. Why? Because it's not the path. Two of Wands. It's not the path. He's holding the world, and the world is the 3D, right? That's the masculine holding the world, not for the feminine to do it. And this reading is connected with you're doing something financially, right? You're either paying for a course or paying to go and get meditation, let's just say, and saying that's spiritually healing you. When, like I said, as above, so below, he ain't doing jack shit. And if it is, it's temporary, short-lived. So you need to change that. You can start by going, stop judging me on your past experiences, because I guarantee whatever you're doing here didn't guarantee that it worked, did it? All those practices don't guarantee that it worked. Why is that? Because they don't, pretty much, is the answer. And the other answer is because I guarantee my stuff because I do. This is about you lying to yourself and keeping yourself left out in the cold. With the sword here of truth here is down in the snow. Lies to yourself. Oh, my person's always lying to me, Sophia. He's always cheating and lying. 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords. You lie to yourself. They reflect to you what you need to work on, right? It is what it is. I just channel from 5D contract what your contract is. If you want to know specifically, you want more help with that, you want to join the community, join the Facebook group, link in the description box, or just jump ahead, right? Come on. You want this quick motion, Chariot, Knight of Swords, right? To your happiness, book me, right? Go to the website. All right, I'm out, Leo. Speak to you later.